Carr has been enjoying a major moment on General Hospital lately, with his character Rocco Falconeri at the center of some of the show's most intense, emotional, and dramatic storylines. What started as a supportive teenage arc has evolved into a multi-layered plot that challenges Rocco's innocence, his relationships with family, and his very sense of identity as the pressures of Port Charles' life bear down on him. Over the past several episodes, Rocco's world has taken a series of dramatic turns, and Carr has been delivering performances that many fans have applauded for depth and nuance. Rocco is no longer just the happy-go-lucky kid viewers first met. He's been thrust into the eye of storms that have tested his maturity, morality, and resilience in ways few teenagers on daytime TV ever experience. One of the biggest recent developments in Rocco's arc has been the legal crisis he's caught up in. In mid-November, Rocco was wrongfully accused and arrested in connection with a break-in at Professor Dalton's lab, a situation that escalated far beyond what anyone expected. Although he initially thought he might be able to resolve things with a misdemeanor and some community service, new evidence presented during his arraignment turned the case on its head, stripping away a simple plea deal and forcing him to stand trial for more serious charges. That moment, when Rocco was taken into custody, terrified and proclaiming his innocence, was one of the most powerful emotional beats of recent weeks, and it marked a turning point in his canvas presence. The courtroom drama surrounding Rocco has been tense and evocative, especially in scenes where family members grapple with their fear and confusion. Seeing a teenage character confronted with a judicial system full of adults, lawyers, and legal maneuvering adds a very human edge to what might otherwise feel like an abstract storyline. And Carr's performance captures both Rocco's anxiety and bold insistence that he did nothing wrong. This legal pressure has forced Rocco to face the frightening reality that sometimes doing the right thing, like trying to expose wrongdoing, can lead to catastrophic consequences if the evidence points the other way. Before his arrest, Rocco's storyline had already been dramatically complicated by his involvement in a secret mission with Gio and Emma to investigate alleged animal cruelty at Dalton's lab. The break-in wasn't just a plot device, it also showed a more adventurous, curious side of Rocco who isn't afraid to take risks for something he believes in. Unfortunately, that very risk is what opened the door to the framing situation that unraveled later. Meanwhile, Rocco's family relationships have been deeply intertwined with every twist of his story. His father, Dante's harsh decision to restrict his time with older brother Gio, framed as protecting Rocco from bad influence, highlights the generational tensions he's up against. Rocco has felt misunderstood at times, especially when he argues that his choices are his own and not simply a result of Gio's actions. Those interactions have given Finn opportunities to show emotional conflict, frustration, and loyalty all at once. Even outside of legal jeopardy, Rocco's life has been full of personal growth moments. In a recent episode, he started his community service hours at GH, an adjustment for a teenager used to being surrounded by family and protection. In one scene fans are buzzing about, Rocco supposedly overhears Willow Kane taunting Drew Kane, a tense dramatic moment that could steer his emotional plotline in a new direction, and potentially give Rocco access to truths other characters haven't fully grasped yet. Looking ahead, Rocco's storyline is poised to continue evolving in meaningful ways. Whether he manages to clear his name, stands up for what he believes is right, or uncovers truths others would rather keep hidden, his presence remains a key emotional thread in General Hospital's broader tapestry. His relationships, actions, and the consequences he faces are all feeding into a coming-of-age arc that feels rare and significant among daytime TV characters. In short, Carr's Rocco Falconeri has transitioned from supporting teenager to one of Port Charles's most engaging young figures, delivering powerful performances and emotional depth that resonate with fans and critics alike. Whether he's fighting for justice in court, arguing with family, or stepping out of his comfort zone, Rocco's journey continues to be one of the most talked about and compelling storylines on General Hospital today.